Going in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so the first thing we do is walk while the game is black screened like this, and then we do a strafe jump to get out of that initial room there. As you notice, the movement that we're doing in the game is bunny hopping. Bunny hopping is essentially we strafe... Huh? Oh, never mind. Essentially, we strafe in the air, and we jump as soon as we hit the ground, which allows us to maintain our momentum. Thanks, Otis. Allowing us to continue having a lot of speed. Come on, Otis. Otis is sometimes a jerk here. Very rare for him to do that, but sometimes you'll talk to him and he doesn't want to walk about a step and a half.
Don't you call Otis a jerk.
Otis is a huge jerk. Otis is very lovable, though. It's hard to get angry at him. He's not like Barney, where you just want to like hit him a bunch. Like, he's a very good guy. He has a lot of funny lines. He'll say he might say one later. We'll see. We're gonna see him again later. He's a good character, recurring character. So the first thing we do, we jump over these lasers and jump onto the stairs, skipping a little puzzle where you have to hit a mirror with the wrench that we just get. And now I'm going to be attempting a really, really hard trick that I'm probably not going to get. So the first thing we do is we have to set our FPS to 23.89024. I already messed it up, but whatever. So I'm not going to go for it again because it's just too hard. But you have to do a 24 FPS frame perfect trick there to do a thing called a jump bug, which allows you to fall at any distance to cancel all your momentum. But not only that, but you have to do a perfectly timed crouch and a perfect angled strafe through the door in order to avoid a death trigger. It's a really hard skip, but it saves like 30 seconds if you can nail it. Unfortunately, I have not gotten it in a run yet. If I do, it's going to be like a free 30-second PB. But anyway, as you saw there, ladders can cancel your momentum. So we're just going to be making our way through the first chapter here. Now, something you might also see throughout the run is that if we save and load the game, we can cancel the animations of Vortigons or pretty much anything, allowing us to very easily be able to get through the game. And now we're going to have very loud beeping. So yeah, we're going to be just standing here, lots of loud beeping. I'm going to have Bubbles read some donation comments, but hopefully you can hear them.
Yeah, sure thing. Good run so far. We got $50 from Gabe Newell 177, so it's probably not the real one. Who needs Half-Life 3 when we can have an excellent Half-Life opposing force run? Keep up the good work, and let's wreck cancer. Donation goes to Runner's Choice. And we got $20 from Nick Howe saying, shoutouts to the cuties on the couch, and to the quality to the quality Speedboy Gaming from Alex Howe.
Thanks, Nick.
No problem.
Time for another?
One more, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, this one's pretty big. I think it's worth clapping. $300 from Paper Crane. Yeah. This donation is in honor of our dog Fritz, who passed away yesterday. Oh, he was good but difficult, so we're putting this donation towards Tintin in Tibet hard difficulty. Now he can gallop through the fields as much as he wants. Oh.
Oh. Okay. Well, we're just gonna keep bunny hopping our way through the game here, doing a little surf off the water here, and we're gonna get some even more beeping coming up, which is still just as loud. Hopefully, it's not as loud on the other end, but anyway, we're gonna quickly bunny hop our way over to the room here, and then we're going to shoot some boxes, which will cause a sequence to happen where a robot moves a box for us. But we're going to quickly grab some grenades and ammo that we can use for later. And you can read off some more donations, because there's going to be even more waiting.
Okay, cool. I got $25 from Pandora's Fox saying, oh, I noticed your donation. What's this? Hi, Alex. You're always really fun to watch and talk to. My favorite part about any Half-Life run is always the informative commentary, especially yours. Good luck to all the runners. This donation goes towards the soft voice choice.
Thanks, Pandora. Appreciate it.
We got $5 from Partark saying, happy to donate for the opposing force run. My grandmother introduced me to video games with the SNES and died to cancer a few years back, so let's beat cancer for her. Good luck to all the runners, and thank you to everyone who brings us this event.
I don't know why you think that beeping's so annoying. It's a pretty good beat.
Yeah, when you have to hear it when grinding out the first chapter of this run, it can get a little aggravating, but...
I don't know what you mean.
We'll see. Anyway, we're going to jump into this tram here, which will be the end of the first chapter. Now we're going to be getting into the second chapter. We are pulling out to another waiting chapter, but after this one, it gets a lot more intense. So we lower our FPS to 4 there, which allows us to jump out of this tram. And now we just kind of stand outside on this window here. This saves a little bit of time because once the tram gets to the very top, we can jump on top of it, allowing us to get onto the main platform where we continue the run a little bit faster. But you can read another donation or two, and then we'll get going with the game.
Biotechnology or other high-tech disciplines.
Or maybe not.
Bubbles.
Bubbles, where are you?
Hello?
I'm right here. Sorry. I was just so enthralled. You're so fast.
Thought we lost you for a second.
Thanks, Bubbles.
$33 from Anonymous saying, hello from Belgium. Always amazing to see Half-Life speedruns, especially from Alex, as he is so cute. Good luck for the runs, and thanks for this great event, AGDQ. $40 from Saturn New Hockey saying, 3 people on the couch. Half-Life 3 confirmed. Okay, come on. Good luck to all the runners today and the rest of the week. Thank you for your donations. $50 from Dash Ben saying, it's Valve time. Let's see some amazing runs of some awesome games. Love from France. And we got $40 from Fishmech saying, Half-Life owns. Great hair, Alex.
Thanks, bud. Nick's hair is looking pretty good right now as well, I gotta say. But anyway, we're going to be actually getting into the game here. There's a lot of waiting these past few minutes, but now we're going to be doing a lot more stuff. First thing we're going to do is Otis caused us some problems before. I'm a little angry at him. Yeah, he was kind of a jerk.
Otis did nothing wrong.
He did a lot wrong. Can't really deal with that. So we're just going to wall run our way up these stairs, or wall boost, where if you kind of strafe into the wall, you can build up a lot of speed and then cause a trigger to cause that scientist and security guard to start talking. That'll allow them to kind of, get on their way. And hey, Otis. Nice.
Otis.
Yeah, he gives us a gun. Very great guy, honestly. Gives us a nice gun. He sadly didn't say any funny lines there, so that's a little upsetting, but you can't have it all the time.
You just murdered him too fast.
And 2 times. But yeah, he has the Magnum, and you're normally not supposed to get the Magnum this early. It's like crazy strong. Pretty much one-shot everything in the early portions of this game. By the way, the night vision goggles are like blindingly bright. I'm going to try not to use them that much, but I habitually use them every so often, so I'm sorry in advance. But anyway, we're going to be jumping over a trigger that's right here, which will allow us to skip a little thing here. We'll skip a trigger that allows this guy to run to the other side so we can kill him and cause him to dance a little bit. He's going to do a little jive right here. And we're going to get his gun. Now, the LMG is crazy broken in this game. You're not supposed to get it anywhere near this early because that guy's supposed to be way out there and dead. But we can get it from him because we skipped that trigger before. And we're going to be doing something called LMG boosting, which is similar to Gauss boosting in Half-Life 1, where we can use it for recoil momentum. Whenever you want to come out there, there you are. We can use it for recoil momentum, which allows us to get through some vents and stuff very quickly. I'll be showing it off a lot. I like using the gun. It's very fun, as you can see. Lots of fun jumping around to get around places like so. There's limited ammo of it in the game, however. You can't really just use it all the time. However, there is just enough that you can safely use it in places where it can save you a good amount of time. Like right here, this entire map is based on one cycle that's coming up later on that I'm going to try to make, although I might have missed it here. I did. If you make it fast enough, you can skip that fire jet, saving you a good amount of time. Probably close to 3 to 4 seconds. It's pretty nice. Right here, we're just going to be throwing a box over there. Shepard's a pretty strong dude. He can just chuck that thing way across. And it will blow up a hole in the ground, allowing us to continue onward. Now, pretty soon, we're going to be introducing a new thing called explosive boosting, excuse me. Explosive boosting in Half-Life 1 looks a little bit differently than a lot of other games in that it depends on your armor as well how far you go. If you have too much armor, you're going to go significantly less distance. So we need to lower our armor to a specific number, which we are thankfully at right now because I got hit a good amount of times by certain enemies. to do this upcoming grenade boost, which skips a significant portion of this chapter. If we didn't have the good amount of armor there, we could hit a fire hydrant, which would lower our armor by 4 to do that said grenade boost to get all the way up here. That's a pretty difficult one, especially when you have the good amount of armor that I had, so thankfully we were able to get it pretty quickly there. And now we're going to move onward to do a little bit of a tricky jump where we get on top of this trash can. That's not the tricky jump, I'm just being a goof right now. So jump around through that vent. I'm surprised I got that first try. That's pretty hard. Yeah. So next thing, we grab the armor there, and then what I do is when I turn on the electricity or off the electricity, it has a little bit of a delay before it's not in the wire anymore. So I like to jump a little bit earlier than you should to lower your armor because we're going to need to do another grenade boost later on. And 20 to 24 armor is basically the ideal. There's other ways of lowering it, but that's just the way that I like doing it. But now that engineer is going to be working on that door, welding it open for us. So we're just going to be running around and healing, grabbing some health kits to do a grenade boost later on. Hopefully this guy doesn't hurt us, so we're just going to take him out. Grab another HP kit down there, and then make our way over to the next chapter of the run. Friendly Fire, which is a pretty interesting chapter, although it has one very long map where you got to do a lot of NPC work. Whoop. So we're going to hit the elevator through the walls like so, which will allow us to not have to wait for the elevator, allowing us to get right into the action here. So we're going to be jumping around, throwing some grenades to scare the Vortigons so that they don't hurt us. A little bit of a crazy thing going on. There's a lot of enemies as well. But now that we are in this map, we are all good. This map likes to lag whenever you save load for some reason. It's a little interesting, but thankfully it's not doing it too bad right now. So we're going to start cooking our grenade, wait a little bit while lining ourselves up. Whoops. Should not have ran there. Let's go do that one more time. There you go. Oh, no. One more time. We got this. There we go. I'm a legend. So yeah, we're going to be making our way up here, and we're going to throw a grenade to scare that medic that's over there. We'll use him later on. Now we're going to throw this satchel to kill those 2 Spec Ops dudes. This guy's going to wildly miss his grenade, and we're going to cause him to do a little dance, dropping a bunch of things. I didn't explain this before, but when you kill an enemy and they don't finish their animation for like dying, you can reload the game, which will cause their animation to happen again, which will cause them to drop whatever ammo they dropped before again. Oh, you're over here. What are you doing?
He's over there T-posing.
Yeah. Like the Ratchet run. But anyway. We talked to that guy. We're dragging him over here. There's already a bunch of dead people here. He doesn't question it. He knows we're really cool, and he's going to heal this engineer for us. Get over here. Come on. Yep, there you go. While he's healing him, sometimes the AI likes to be a little finicky. This map is not very great for that reason. But now that he's done doing that, we're going to ask for a little bit more healing. And now we're going to talk to him to get him to come with us. Sometimes when I have oh, yep, he's having problems. Okay, so we're just gonna get rid of this guy, and now he's gonna be really angry at us and want to kick us. Currently, he's like not trying to follow me to help me. He just kind of wants to kick me because he's angry that I killed his friend. But he's gonna forget about that real quickly whenever he gets busy. He really likes welding doors. It's like really, it's his favorite thing. So he just sees a door that needs welding and he just forgets about everything.
Man, you exploded that guy with your wrench.
Yeah, as I said, Shepard is really strong. You see him throw that explosive box. I threw that thing like 100 miles an hour. But we just restock a little bit there, grab some armor, grab some health. This guy gets to work, and he gets really excited. Like, you know, he's about to be done with this door, but he gets so excited that he's just going to run into immediate danger. Like, he's going to run up to this turret and just kick it. He's just going to kick it. He doesn't like weld it, he just kicks it and he dies. He just blew up there if you heard that.
He's distraught over his friend that you murdered.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. But you think he'd take it out on me instead of just kicking a turret and then dying to it, but I don't know. But anyway, we do a little SMG grenade boost to get up here, and now we're just going to be doing a little bit of bunny hopping through these rails. We're going to jump up here to activate this button through a wall. A little bit of a precise jump. We got it there, very good. This will open up for us, and we get to do some nice fast jumping through these halls. Oh, well, it used to be fast. And we're going to get our way to the next chapter of the game, which is going to be We Are Not Alone, where we're going to go into an alternate dimension. Oh, wow, I got that. Jeez. That's a very hard jump called window jump. That's like not something I expected to get. It's a very minor time save. Also, hi, Gordon. Gordon just jumps through the teleporter. He obviously doesn't know the fast strats. He waited for the entire teleporter. That wastes like 3 to 4 minutes. That's not good. Anyway, the game's black again, so we're just going to do a little bit of a jump to the left to grab some ammo. And then we're going to wait for this guy to follow the sky Morrowind style, grab his gun, and continue onward. I have multiple times gotten like a 3-second gold on this map and not known why, but it's because I forgot to get this gun, which is very silly. This gun's very important, very, very important to finish this run. It's called the Displacer, and its alternate fire when you hit mouse 2 takes 60 ammo and teleports you into Zen like that. I did not want to do that. Let's try that again. There we go. So it teleports you into Zen, and we're going to be doing a specific trick with it once we're in Zen, which is going to allow us to get our way through the game very, very quickly and easily. So now we're just going to be waiting for that scientist to come out of his little box, and we're just going to heal while we do it. This is the fastest way of healing, just shaking your mouse left and right. And if we talk to him at the right time, he will follow us without having to say like a 3-second thing. It's just a minor time save there. Now, if you have been noticing, we're lowering our FPS a lot when these guys are following us. That's not like your computer lagging or the stream lagging or anything. We do that because it actually makes these guys turn faster, allowing us to beat the game a little bit quicker. Anyway, we're going to be doing some cool LMG boosts like this one. That's one of my favorites. We got one more like that later on. And we're going to make our way through here. It's a little dark. Gamma ain't too high on this monitor, but we can make it through. And now we're going to be waiting for a little bit, so you have time to read a donation, Bubbles.
Cool. All right, we got 50 bucks from Anonymous saying, Alex and Bubbles, great combo. Good luck, Alex, and all the runners. Yeah, good luck, guys. 777 from Rex K saying, hi, AGDQ. Some say that the number 777 brings you luck, so good luck, runners. And thanks for running these events every year. Always something to look forward to. And 20 bucks from Hello Seth saying, Alex, wowee. Hyped to watch one of my favorite games. Wait, was that a jump bug? Anywho, Parky, Liam, and I are all watching. Don't let the Merit Cat get you.
Shoutouts to Seth, one of the nicest guys I've met through Half-Life speedrunning. He's a pretty good Half-Life runner. He's got a 3401 PB, I believe, so very respectable runner. One of the nicest people I think I've ever met through Half-Life. And Parkles, and I believe he said Liam as well, both very nice people. Very grateful for the whole Half-Life community. They're all great people, and Source Runs in general, just a very great community. But I'll do my shoutouts for that a little bit later. Got quite a few of those to do. But we're going to be doing our first little displacer boost here. Once this map changes, we're going to be immediately alt-firing the weapon in order to bring us into the Zen world. And then we're going to immediately be save loading as soon as we get in there. And what this does is it confuses the game and doesn't make it know where we entered from. So it will just kind of put us out into a default position, which most of the time happens to be where we want to be anyway. So we use that for quite a few maps in order to boost us through the maps and get to the end of the map a lot faster. So now we are at the end of Crush Depth, which is a pretty big cutscene chapter, but now we're in Vicarious Reality, which has one of the harder tricks in the run, other than the jump bug at the beginning, which I sadly did not get. In fact, I failed it miserably, but anyway. We're going to be doing a pretty hard trick here where we have to get a slope bug or an edge bug, which are both two not super easy things to get. But we have to do it off of an LMG boost. It's a little tricky, probably the hardest thing in the run. And if anyone watched my Harvey Relief Done Quick run, I messed it up for a solid few minutes. So that's not going to happen again because I'm a better player than then. So anyway, we're going to make our way over there. And now we have to do a nice little strafe boost. Hopefully our gun will fire. There we go. And we got this. There we go.
You are a better gamer, Alex.
I am a better gamer than a few months ago. Anyway, so that's basically the end of VR, Vicarious Reality. Pretty short chapter. But now we're in Pitworm's Nest, which is another very short chapter because we're supposed to fight a boss, but we don't do that because bosses in Half-Life games, 1, aren't very good, and 2, are not very fast. So we're just going to jump right past this guy here. Hopefully he'll do the screech because I really like the soundbite. And I get sad when he doesn't screech. So if he doesn't, I might not play well for the rest of the run. We'll see. But anyway. Yeah. Love that. Anyway, that's basically the highlight of this chapter. There's really nothing else to it. We're already at the end of it. We're in Foxtrot uniform now. We got, I believe, 3 more chapters to go, including this one. So we're nearing the end of the run here. We're just gonna jump through these lasers here. Oh, okay, let's just do a different one. Doop. There we go. If you lower your FPS to 4, what you can do is actually walk past the lasers because the game doesn't actually have a frame where it realizes you're actually in them. It's not faster to do that. I normally just jump past them, but I was being a little bit of a dummy, so I didn't do it. But anyway, now we're in Zen again. We're doing another displacer boost to get up here. And I'm sorry to hurt everybody, but I have to turn on the night vision goggles, which are just disgustingly bright. I'm really sorry. I really like. I don't know if I've ever played a game with night vision goggles that weren't annoying or useless. Like, I don't know if you guys remember the ones in Call of Duty 4, but you never use them. You use them like in the first mission and that's it. But anyway, we're done with that. We don't have to use them except for one more like 3-second time, so thankfully we're done with them, almost. But okay, I gotta remember to get this sniper rifle because I've forgotten it and lost runs to it multiple times because you need it to kill the final boss. There we go, we got it. That's a pretty hard trick there. Yeah. Thank you. You're really keeping me going, audience. I couldn't do it without you. But anyway. So this is actually the first map of surface tension in Half-Life 1. You can kind of tell by the cliff layout, but you know, we don't have to go through the pain that is that chapter. That chapter's really hard. We just throw some grenades to scare these guys. This guy's gonna blow up, and then we're gonna go in some pipes where I have to turn on the night vision goggles for a quick second. So be prepared to close your eyes if you don't like the night vision goggles. So here we are. Really bright. It's really obnoxious. I really don't like them. But now we are done with them for forever. So thank God. Anyway, so now with the package, we're going to be doing a lot of this LMG boosting thing and hopefully getting a nice surf. Aww. There's a really cool surf you can get there where you don't touch the water at all. It's a little difficult. I was getting it, I got it like the last 3 times I did it, so I was confident in myself, but yeah.
Oh, that's a harder one.
Yeah, that's a harder thing. I was happy about that. Essentially, a piece of that cliff there, you can just kind of like surf off of if you hit it the right way. So I hit it with enough speed in order to be able to get up there. So now, hopefully I take a lot of damage because I kind of need to. Well, helicopter didn't want to damage us the only time. That's great. But anyway, we have a little bit more armor than we would like now, so I'm going to try to take some damage upcoming here. Anybody? Any takers, please? You know, just like, what's up? There you go, thanks. Yeah, we want to do another SMG boost later on, so we want to have a little bit lower health. But unfortunately, I had to wait a little bit to get damage because everybody was just really not good at aiming. Anyway, let's go turn off a nuke. We don't like nukes, so let's just deactivate it. And that's the end of that problem. That's surely not going to be a problem later on.
That's pretty easy.
Yeah. Funny thing is, actually, that's actually the reason why the Combine find Earth in Half-Life 2, I believe, and like the game lore, where G-Man like re-triggers that nuke for some reason because he like hates you or whatever, and then you know, man, I really need to take more damage. These guys are really not helping me out. I'm just gonna like, what's up? Thanks. All right. I have to wait here anyway, so that's not too bad. Anyway, this is a Lolyu boost. I don't know if you guys know Lolyu. He's like some like CSGO streamer. I don't really know CSGO that well, but he found that boost because he actually really digs Half-Life speedrunning. Chad's a really cool guy. I'm really happy I was able to meet him through my speed friends. And he found that boost, which is significantly faster than what people used to do, and just a pretty neat find. But we're getting real close to the final boss here. We're going to be doing something quickly where I have to quickly walk towards the final boss instead of bunny hopping, because if I don't, then he might not just spawn. It's kind of weird. But while he's spawning, I'm just going to collect some armor, and I'm going to do a few quick shout-outs. In particular, shout-outs to a lot of the Source Friends community. In particular, Connor on the couch, Jared, Katie, who's also here, maybe in the crowd, as well as M Sushi. We got Charlie. We got M Sushi, love M Sushi, Lambo Lord, Dakiox, just all these great people.
M Sushi is a world record, right?
No.
Second place in everything.
MCC has second place in all 4 Portal categories and Portal 2. He's probably angrily typing to me on Discord right now about how I'm making fun of him. But anyway, this is the Terraformer. Sorry if I forgot anyone in the Half-Life community, but like I love all of you. Source Runs I'm so happy I found a place where I can be in like a speed community and everything, and like you guys have helped me out more than you really know, so thank you all. But anyway, this is a Terraformer. We're just gonna shoot him a lot if he would like to be hit. Come on, get your head out of the way. There we go. His hitbox is really hard to hit, actually. It's not like the purple circle. You have to like shoot above it. It's kind of weird. But what we do is we hit these 2 eyes with these laser guns, and then we shoot the main eye with the sniper rifle. We have to hit him 4 times, so on the 4th hit, it will be the time for the run to go over. And all of that. That's when I'll call the big old time. But we're just going to be hitting them 2 more times, killing these guys, because they like to mess you up. Get out of here. There we go. This LMG boosting I'm doing is actually a little bit more difficult than it looks, but thankfully I haven't messed it up yet because I'm like a god or something. But anyway, last thing, I need to do something for MCC, especially since I just gave him a little bamboozle. I got to do something he just requested on Twitter a little bit before this run. Hopefully we can get it. So I'm going to do a grenade boost for this last one. And let's see. Nope. One more time. We got this.
You got this. You got this.
Oh, come on. I got air shot.
One more time.
Yeah. Okay, time.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what our in-game time was. We go by in-game time in the Source community for pretty much everything we do. In Old Engine, we sometimes go by real time because the in-game time is bad for like having fun. But anyway, 25 is a great time. I'm happy with anything below a 26, so can't complain about that run. What was the real time?
Your real time was 26:14.
Not bad. Not bad at all. I can't complain about that at all. Anyway, G-Man talks to us. I'm pretty sure he just kills us, though. I'm not really sure. I don't really know much about the side story, but I'm pretty sure Shepard just completely dies, unfortunately. But anyway.
Rip.
Thanks for having me here again. Really happy to come back to GDQ. I had a blast at SGDQ when I did Half-Life. Had a blast doing OP4 again, and maybe I'll be back next time doing something else. Really hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys enjoy Half-Life games. It's a great game to run. They're really fun. Opposing Force is very beginner-friendly compared to Half-Life, so if you're having a problem with Half-Life, this game's a great thing to learn Gold Source. It's just a great time. We're a great community, and we'd love to have more runners, so if you really want to, what's up? We want you. Anyway, thanks to the couch, thanks to the crowd, the wonderful crowd, thanks to Games Done Quick. And I'm going to go have an interview with Spike Vegeta, my main man.